I guess you could say I'm one of the lucky ones, growing up on the water and around boats, from small toy boats to fishing boats to commercial boats and even some mega yachts. And now and then you see one that truly does inspire you. And I'm about to show you one that does exactly that, and you can't help but be impressed by the workmanship. This 50 feet of beautiful craftsmanship is the PB50, born out of the mines and shaped by the hands from the team at Palm Beach Motor Yachts. In 1995, professional sailor Mark Richards, who many know as the skipper of the boat that became synonymous with the Sydney to Hobart Wild Oats XI, brought a team of experts together to build the kind of yachts he would love to sail. Nigel Littlewood got on board with Palm Beach 12 months ago. Having worked in the finance industry for the last 23 years, he says this is the best investment he has ever made. It must be very satisfying to work with a company that just spends so much time in perfecting the boats, from the timber work to the design to the layout.
It's absolutely obsessive, yeah. Mark Richards, the founder of the company, he is an absolute perfectionist. I've seen him do a design on something, build it, looks fantastic, goes in, and he walks in and sees the slightest imperfection, and they have to tear it all out and the tradesmen start all over again.
The fully customised Palm Beach range combines racing yacht performance and classic yacht features. Handcrafted teak is the signature look of the countless man-hours that go into the interior and decking. It must be nice for the tradesmen too, to be able to spend the time and make the product that reflects their skills. A lot of time people think it's just slapped together, but absolutely, to be able to show off your skill. Absolutely.
There's no pressure upon the tradesmen to get things done within a period of time, within a budget. They have to do it right. Yep. And the reason why I think we've been successful is there are buyers who want the best, and they don't want the compromise. They're happy to pay what it costs to own a Palm Beach motor yacht.
The PB50 was recently introduced to the US market, and at the Newport International Boat Show, the Australian-owned company pulled off a huge win by taking home Best New Powerboat honours. As every owner has the option to design as they see fit, you can only imagine the request Nigel and his team have had.
We built a boat for a high-profile TV personality in the United States, and he wanted a bathtub-style seat right in the bow, inset into the bow area of the boat. So he goes up there and sits in there, and the boat cruises along at 35 knots, and he can have his hair ripped back in the wind, and he gets a real sort of Titanic moment.
Peter Sherwood, who has skippered the boat for the last 4 years, still can't believe that a boat so pretty can perform so well.
I'll never forget the first time I saw one of these Palm Beach 50s. It was down in Sydney on the harbour there, and I don't think I've ever seen a more stunning boat. So that they definitely looked the part. But my first thought was, gee, I bet it's horrible in a seaway. Right. Looks like a very nice picnic boat, but I'm sure outside in the deep blue ocean, it's an absolute nightmare. First trip I did actually on the boat was taken from Brisbane down to Coffs Harbour, and we had quite a bit of rough weather on that trip, and I was absolutely stunned at the performance. It just went through the water like a hot knife through butter, and I was just absolutely gobsmacked that a boat that looked so good actually went almost better than it looked. It was pretty impressive.
Using yacht racing Corsair linear foam technology and efficient hull design, the PB50 weighs considerably less than other yachts of the same size. And the other big advantage of the boat's lightweight construction is that apparently it chews up at least half the amount of fuel of its competitors. Now the dash, I've got to admit, it looks like the dash out of a Jag or a Daimler or something like that, all covered in timber. And something I've got to admit I have never seen on a boat is that little button there. What's that button do?
We do have electric windows.
Electric window. I've never seen electric window on a boat, but I want one. So while I'm a fan of the electric window button, the kids are a fan of this button. The team at Palm Beach Motor Yachts have big plans for this year, as they're set to unveil, as a world first, their contemporary design PB45, along with the show-stopping, factory-fresh 55-footer. So start saving your pennies.